Ok, creo que Star Stream. Sucks. Okay, gender male. Done. There are 6 racial relations in those. Also have the following traits: letters, I'm gonna be boring, I'll just be a human. Okay, class. So I'm just a cleric. Tempest, disadvantages. Language sessions chaotic, good so this is just your line, I wanna just reach neutral. +1 to hit and damage rolls. Yeah, let's just be a boring cleric. This one can help. So it's just a Way am I wasting to 15? Yeah. I don't really want to do this to Dexter's. There. I'm telling you. These guys are nice ones. Do I really need to do it? Check. Baldur's Priest intelligence. So according to this, place a little burning of 8 to cast divine spells from spell scrolls, however. Skills. Oh, I only get 2. Oh, because I'm not intelligent. Oh, wait, no, this is for more hammers. Throwing hammers and more hammers. Both of them specific throwing warriors. This is just for the hits. I should use misses. This is plus 1 to hit. Hammers, I think hammers. Hammers are 200. More hammers. No, those are great. Let's see, Baldur's Gate. With mace. Okay, versus plus 1 to damage for warriors only, an extra number of warrior. Yeah, it's I'll use the mace for now. Without corporeal bodies. Okay, so I want this one. What else? Command creature to die. Person who play another plus has a wide range up to 4 feet. This code will be cast at AC. This code completely affects all creatures in a 15-foot radius and 1 creatures within the area are still subject to spell effect. Those entering the area are more fate to raise in 3 rounds plus 1. Casting time, 1 second. How many people? Just 1. Oh no, this is just for me. Yeah, this is just for myself. The subject can take their physical without breaking the spell. Oh. Okay, yeah, no. It's a case of magical object that has plus 1 to the temporary feast. That sounds like fun, but... Okay, no. Appearance.
To you all! As it should be. I must rest my eyes a while. Oh, such a waste of time this is. I am surely close to death. What? Make it quick. Your life and I alone belong here. I grow tired of wasting time. I am certain to die. What would you have me do? Your wish? Hurry up! I'll need to be resting. I should get moving before the whole...
You got this coming! If nobody else is gonna step up, why not? Ready for that nap any time now. What's it gonna take to get a little action around here?
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Well, of course. I grow torpid and require slumber.
Get over here. Right then, that's about enough.
Death to you all! Your life ends here. Death to you all! Your life ends...
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You got this coming!
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Get over here.
Death to... As it should be. I must rest my eyes a while. I alone belong here. I am so very weary.
I'll need to be resting soon.
You got... Nobody else ready for that nap any time now. Yep. Ready? What's it gonna take to get a little action around? Oh. Yeah? What do you want?
My spleen! How may I be of assistance?
Right. I could use a little patching up. Spit it out.
How may I be of assistance? What is it this time?
Yep. Yeah? What do you want? Huh? What you got for me this time?
Yes. What now, I wonder?
What would you have me do? Your wish? Hurry up! If you insist. Very well. All right, all right!
Let's give them a right thrash.
Well, of course. I grow torpid and require slumber. How tedious all this becomes. My spleen! Alas, my life's blood seeps out. How may I be of assistance? What is it this time? Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice. It shall be as you wish. You have but to ask.
Of course. No sooner said than done.
I'll just leave it on the default one. Horrible with names. Biography. Don't have you memorable details read to you by your foster father, many that are from the buried college building on the shelf. The keep the strength and power of faith inspire you, but the heavy scholars of the gods only fill you with disdain. From this you can understand the nature of human share your home and nature of beliefs, strengthening the studies you recommend, yourself as honesty about you know little how you came to the world of Korean, but over the years you have been something of your mother's tale. From his vague allusions and from the words he sometimes uttered in terror filled sleep, she was a human from Southern Ireland, a friend once for the successes. Never had nor any gift, just likes to remind you of her assistance and not want to believe that she had given up to okay? Accept. And spells can be covered to spellbooks without failure. Okay.
Greetings to you.
I understand you're eager to start and manage your profession would not be comfortable cooped up in a castle such as this. But before you leave it, just make sure you're prepared for what awaits you in the world of Baldur Gates 9th edition. Baldur Gates 9th edition uses 2nd edition AD&D rules, which is ages ago. This may seem overwhelming at first, but I will familiarize you with razor rules and the rest of the game. We'll begin with the pause feature. Pause the game at any time with the spacebar or by left clicking on the clock on the left. Yeah, I'm just manipulating the spacebar. Unpausing occurs the same way. Pausing is the most useful during combat where it gives you the time to carefully orchestrate your party's next attack, while pause issue your commands. When you unpause, your characters will carry out the orders you have given. If you do not use the spacebar, you may find the game very difficult to play. Yeah, that's just like light and magic. Why don't you experiment with pausing right now by pressing the spacebar and giving your character some movement commands. When you have finished, left click on me to resume our conversation. Pause. Okay, let's move there.
No sooner said than done.
Okay, cool.
My next topic is on how to differentiate enemies from people you want to talk to. Enemies have red circles. People you want to talk to have blue circles.
Blue circles. Certain option settings can remove the circles during unpause gameplay so that their presence does not distract you from the mood of the game. The circles are always present when the game is paused, however. Interaction with NPCs default to talk for neutral targets and attack for hostile ones. Talk to neutral characters identified by blue circles by left-clicking on them. To attack hostile NPCs, simply left-click on them. If you want to attack a neutral NPC, select the weapon icon from the bottom of the screen and yeah, I want to do that. Let's test this out. Left-click on my servant and you will start a conversation. Servant just will come here at once. Those are the circles.
Hey there. Wasn't that easy? What I'm going to do now is turn hostile.
The circle will turn red and then you can left click on it to attack. Alright then, let's go hit me if you can. But first, where's the settings button? Settings? There. I'm going to... The voice is already at max. Now he's hostile.
Well done. That was a good hit. Belt will talk with you now.
Okay.
I now want to talk to you about the inventory page.
You can look at the inventory by right-clicking on your character portrait or by pressing the backpack on the left side of the screen. Backpack. This one, okay, cool. You can go look at your inventory page. To get out of your inventory page, you can press the return to game button at the top left of your screen. Top left, this one.
What?
There he goes. Don't have anything.
Yes?
Oh, okay. Cool. Or I can press this one, right? Yep. Okay.
No sooner said than
Equip
done.
items by placing them in the appropriate slots around your character on the inventory page.
Once equipped, select the weapon by left-clicking on the equipped weapon slot at the bottom of the main gameplay screen. A green box will appear around the weapon that is in your character's hand, an orange box in the case of combat mode. Orange box. Cool. I'm going to give you a weapon now. I want you to try to equip it. Oh, cool. Warhammer. Okay. So I equip it. Huh. Okay. I don't know what this all this is.
Make it quick.
Okay.
Good job. It's time for us to go upstairs now. If you move your cursor over to the stairs, you'll notice that your cursor becomes a stair cursor.
When your cursor changes, it means that you're about to perform an action rather than moving. If you left click on the stairs, your character will walk over to the stairs and move to the next level. What's his name? Belt. I'm gonna lower the sound. System. I don't know which one's ambient. I assume that this is music. There it goes. That's it. Damn, this thing is hella loud. No. There it goes. Okay, so it's not the ambient sound. Okay. Sound, yeah, too loud. There it goes. Okay.
A waste of my talent.
Now to the next part of your lesson, the journal. I want you to check your journal.
Okay. This is recording important information and details will automatically be entered in your journal. To access the journal, left click the quill icon on the left side of your screen. Wait. Oh, crap. Entries are cataloged according to the main storyline. Wait, what? They are also divided on quests. Okay, hold on. Oh, I already did that. Quest and main storylines. Main storyline is integral in your journal forever and a reminder of all your major events in your character's life so far. Quest centers are entered in your journal. When a quest begins to remove, the quest ends. The entry then appears in the down quest section. If you check your journal right now, you will notice that an entry has been placed to remind you to finish combat training. When you finish training is done, the entry will disappear. This is journal? No. This is journal.
All right then. Now your first combat lesson. My combat teacher, Brevin, is going to be coming right up the stairs. I want you to hit him and then check your journal.
Okay. Hey.
Death to you all!
I was going to give
Good job. I want you to check your journal and see how it has been updated.
Okay. The journal is used to keep track of plots that go under the course of the game. Your journal entries are divided into 4 categories. Quests. This pertains to the quests that are currently active.
Now I want you to check your map screen.
Left click on the map icon from the top on the left side. Once the map screen, you will notice a map world icon at the top right. Left clicking this will take you to the world map, which displays all the game areas you currently know about. You may also annotate your map screen by right clicking where you want to make a note. Your cursor will change and you can type a short message to yourself. Okay. This. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's the world map. So is that it?
Another page you might be interested in is the character sheet.
You can be as well left clicking on the head icon on the left side of your screen. Left side? Not head icon. Oh, that one. The record sheet has everything you need to know about your character. You will also find an export button and information on this page. This window is for your character for use in a new game. This is not a save game, but rather a way of transferring favorite character from game to game. The information screen shows your character history and combat statistics. Cool. Biostats. Cool. Combat stats, skills, abilities. Cool.
A waste of my talents.
The last icon that you need to know about is the Options icon. You can also find it on the left side of the screen. On the Options screen, you will be able to save and load games, as well as modify graphics, sound, and gameplay.
Other characters you are inventing without companies you will find to be difficult. I will introduce you to San, and I will make you will join your party and then show you how to memorize and cast spells.
Hello, I am Zan, a mage from Everaska in the north. I am going to join your party and show you how to cast and memorize spells. My first lesson for you is on how to cast spells.
Select my Sand Cast Spell button, choose a spell, and left click on your target. My Cast Spell button is the spell icon in the bottom left of the screen. You need to have me Sand selected for you to have access to my spells. You can also configure quick spells by right-clicking on a quick spell slot. This summons a list of memorized spells to choose. If no spells are listed, the character either does not have any spell memorized or cannot cast until higher levels. To cast quick spell, left-click on the appropriate quick spell slot and select your target. I want you to try to cast a spell now. Select any spell in my repertoire and cast it on Belt. Okay, so first let me move.
Life is so hollow.
Yes?
Our quest is vain.
Okay.
You haven't cast a spell on Belt yet.
Yes. Okay, this one. And now what? What's that? Burning Hands. Identify. Yeah, let's use Burning Hands.
Good job. I am now going to teach you how to memorize spells.
Any spellcaster besides sorcerer and shaman must memorize spells using the rest button on the left panel after choosing their spells on the mage. Book or priest scroll pages. Select the mage book or priest scroll icon that appears on the left edge of your screen. Choose the spells you want to memorize and then click on the rest button. Once your rest is complete, you will have memorized all of your spells. Or you can memorize some spells right now. Okay. Pre-scroll. I don't have anything. Oh.
What?
There. Pre-scroll. I already have it memorized, right? Yeah. start with medium. I already have armor, fade, bless, and cure light wounds. They're memorized, but they're not ready. Okay. And then rest. Okay. And now they're ready.
Good job. I'm now going to teach you how to learn spells. I have a flame arrow scroll in my inventory.
Right click on the scroll and it will bring you the item history screen. On the bottom of the screen you will find a button that says Write Magic. Press this on and your mage me will now be able to cast Flame Arrow. There is a chance of failure when trying to learn a new spell. Failure means that the spell is used up and the mage does not learn the spell. I will not fail this one, but in the real world the only challenges that will determine whether you succeed or not. Okay, so
We're all doomed.
There he goes. Flame arrow. Wait, what? Okay. Write Magic. You copy the spell to your spellbook. Cool.
Our quest is vain. Good job.
Now I'm going to teach
Now I'm going to teach you how to identify items. When you find a magical item, you won't automatically know what it does.
To find out, you must right click on the item. On the bottom of the item's history screen, you will find a button labeled Identify. Left click on this if whoever has the item on their inventory has an identify spell memorized or has an identify scroll, then the item will be identified. Bards and very intelligent characters can sometimes automatically identify an item when they pick it up. I have an unidentified shield in my inventory. I also have an unidentified spell memorized. I will give you a moment to try to identify my shield.
We're all doomed.
Okay, so I right click it. It's a medium shield. And then I just identify. Stats AC +1. That's it. I have a scroll. AC +2. This depends on the fact that this shield is magical. Okay, cool.
Our quest is vain.
Now that you know everything about using mage spells, I'm going to introduce you to a cleric. Her name is Bronwyn, and she'll be teaching you how to use cleric abilities.
I already know.
Greetings and goodwill. I am Branwyn, and I follow the ways of Tempest, god of war. I'm going to join your party and teach you how to use cleric abilities. You cast cleric spells in the exact same way that you cast mage spells. Okay. I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten.
Select my cast spell button, choose spell, yeah. You need to have it selected for you to have access to, yep. Spell and build.
Hello? What is your command?
Spell. Cure light wounds. That takes a long time.
Good. Now I'll give you a short overview on how to memorize cleric spells.
Any spellcaster besides swords and shamans? Yes. You already said that. And then rest. I want you to try to memorize some spells right now. So I have her selected. Priest. Okay, and rest.
Good job. Now, on to another ability. A very important skill to the cleric class is the turning of undead creatures.
Activating the second will cause many undead. To clear or even be destroyed. When this mode, the characters can move whether they wish. Any other actions such as attack and casting a spell will deactivate the ability. I am now going to teleport in a skeleton to destroy using my turn undead ability.
Good job on destroying the skeleton. Now I'm going to introduce you to a surprise visitor. It's your childhood friend, Imoen.
Guess I have to go upstairs.
"'Tis a fine day to die."
Oops.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Bye, wait. I want that shield.
It is hardly worth the effort of trying.
Thank you.
Let us save our effort. I'll do what I can, but expect very little. Life
Hello?
is so hollow.
What is your command? "'Tis a fine day
I don't
to
need
die."
that. Wait, why don't I just say
Yes?
everyone go up?
A waste of my talents. A waste of my talents.
Hey, how are things going?
And I'm supposed to teach how to use thief skills. Okay.
So anyway, I'll start with the pickpocket ability.
You must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen. This button won't be there if a thief is not selected. The thieving icon is an eye mask which thieves are occasionally known to wear. When selecting the thieving button, left click on the person whose pocket you want to pick. To give a try, attempt to pickpocket a gem from Bell. Okay, sure. So I choose. Oh, cool! So she can see traps. Okay, you
Hello?
should stop turning undead.
You haven't got the gem yet. What's taking you so long?
Yeah.
To use this ability, you must press the thieving button on the bottom of the screen.
Ah, thieving.
I'm gone. Very good. Now I'm going to teach you how to detect and disarm traps.
You must press the Find Traps button on the bottom of your left screen. While it's active, any traps in the area that you detect will be highlighted in red. The Find Traps button is represented by an icon of 4 triangles. In this mode, the character can move whether they wish. Any other action, such as attack and a spell, will deactivate the ability. To disarm a trap, you must press the thieving button. You must then left click on the red highlight trap. Watch it out. If you fail in disarming the trap might be sprung. There's a harmless trap on the west side of the room. I want you to detect and disarm it using my skills. Remember, press the Find Trap button to begin searching for traps. This button is represented by an icon of 4 triangles. It may take several moments for me to find the trap after I begin searching. Oh. Oh well, what's this stuff?
Good job. You should also know that when you're in Detect Traps mode, you'll also be able to detect secret doors and illusions.
Initially, you need to learn its ability to open locks. To pick a lock, you must select the thieving button and the left click on whatever lock combination you want to open. Once again, the thieving button is represented by an eye mask. There's a locked chest on the west side floor. Cool. That one. That is what thieving.
What's taking you so long?
Thieving, then left click. Yeah, that was doing that. Didn't I get it? I only got one. I need to do it again. Oh, I already did it. Oh, okay. So now I get it.
What's taking you so long?
There it goes. I get it. Got it.
Good job. The next ability I'm going to teach you is one of the most
Stealthy.
important a
You
thief can
realize the
do.
button of
The
left
ability
stealth
to be
button.
stealthy.
Hiding shadows, stealth button represented by the face, half in shadows. The character can move whether they wish, and the other actions such as attacking or casting a follow will deactivate that. Okay, so it failed. Oh, it succeeded now.
Alright. Now that we've finished experimenting with stealth, let's
Set
go
trap.
to the last thief ability. The set trap skill.
If clicking on the special ability buttons, this button has 4 corner star icon. When you press the special ability button, it should bring up all the special skills. One of those skills will be marked set snare. Simply press the button and then left click on the point where you want to set the trap. There's in a few traps. Bell will start you on the next warrior lesson in a few moments. So, special ability, set snares. Here. Cool.
You've been doing very well. Now I'm going to introduce you to 2 more party members, Minsk and Jahira.
That will teach you a few more things and then it will be time for your test.
Hello there. I hope you've understood your lessons so far. They'll be of utmost importance when you get into the real world.
Minsk and Boo! You forgot Boo!
And now you're going to join your party and tell you about your main skills. Boo has many pointers. Choose Boo. He's a very wise hamster.
You will notice that there is a special abilities button on the bottom right of your screen. If you press this, the selected character's special skills will come up.
Special ability button on the bottom right of your screen. I don't know. Different classes have different skills. Druids have the ability to shape change. Rangers have the ability to charm animals, and paladins have the ability to lay on hands and cure disease. The bard also has an extra ability, but you do not have to press the special ability to use it. When you have your bard character selected, a harp icon will appear in the middle button of your screen. Pressing the button activates the bard song. Bards can inspire the comrades in combat by use of the bard song. They are able to move when singing, but any other action will end the song. Why don't you take a few moments to experiment with our abilities? Which one's the special one?
You've done a fine job so far, but there is still more to come. You'll notice that when you have a group of characters selected, there is a list of party formation buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Table walking. You can access even more information. Right clicking on the formation. Yes. Oh, but I had to have selected.
What?
There. Welcome
A
to
waste of my talents.
Cool. Look at a triangle.
All right then. Enough lessons. Time for the test. I'm going to allow you entry to the basement now.
Okay.
This is where your final test is to take
It's about to
place.
start the fire yard through the side in front of the treasury. Treasury is locked and warded against demon skills, so first have to find. So you'll first have to find the key. So as you see, you're going to have to use all of your skills. Okay. When you go down the stairs, the game will autosave. This happens when you move from one major area to the next. You can therefore restart your game from one point where you made your last major area transition. Alright then, the door to the basement is open. Remember, if you die while you're in the basement, you can reload using your autosave slot. Okay. So let's grab this girl first. So I have to get the... Okay, so there's nothing here. No? Okay, so where the hell's the basement? Is that the basement? No, that's to go up. Huh?
Make it quick. Yes? A waste of my talents.
Not here. Sit up. So where's the basement? Oh, here.
Of course.
There could be traps down here. You should use my skills to find out if there are any. Remember that it takes a moment for the traps to become visible to me.
Okay.
What?
Okay, so
Our quest is vain.
I want this dude to cast fire. Okay. What is
By
this?
Tempest Shield!
Cast a spell. What can she do? You're a priest, so you're gonna do... Enchant. Nope. What about you? You're a ranger. Oh, druid. Entangled. Sure, entangle. This one. And then you... I don't know what the hell you are. Charm. Sure, you're gonna go berserk. You're gonna keep attacking this one. Come on, berserk. Go.
I will inspire.
Make it quick.
I need to plus myself, okay. She took damage, so
What is your command?
you're gonna heal her. What is this? Spiritual hammer, sure.
I'm wounded. You should use Branwen's Cure Wound spells to heal me.
Okay. So I'm still casting. Okay.
Yes?
Browring's health. The hell's Browring? It's... I guess she has her own spells. Cure light wounds. Oh, this one.
Hello?
Yep.
What?
I'm going to hit this one. Good.
I feel I need healing.
Make it quick.
Kill light wounds. Oh, crap, she died. Dead.
Of course.
Okay, so that's a trap. What the hell is this? Am I dying?
Yes? A waste of my talents.
What the hell is this?
What? No sooner said than done.
I'll play later. What? No. It's done.
Make it quick.
I'll save now. Yeah, I think I'll go back here. One dead. To go. Gotta get ready. Laters.